Good morning. I am just turning this on. Here we go. All right, let's start moving our arms all the way up and around. Today is Pilates stretch. And boy, oh boy, I'm going to need this today. So let's do our right arm all the way up and around. Good morning, Danielle. And let's do the other arm all the way up and around. 2 and 3. And let's go the other direction. 1, 2, and 3. All right, open up your arms nice and wide. Shoulders are relaxed. Reach for those opposite walls. All right, let's reach our index fingers and our loud fingers. And now our ring and baby. And roll those wrists around. Roll them the other way. And let's just over the top. Roll your shoulders over the top and back. Over the top and back. Over the top and back. And we're going to bring our left arm all the way across. 1. Couple pulses in the back. 2. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 3. And 4. And let's do the other side. 1. I know my voice is sounding probably pretty croggly or croaky, I guess. 3 and 4. But it was a busy week. All right, and down. And let's do shoulder rolls all the way up and around. 1, 2, and 3, and the other way. 1, 2, and 3. Reaching for the sky. And just sway nice and slowly, swaying side to side. Just nice and slow. Have a nice little stretch. All right, and now sway, pushing side to side, pushing your rib cage out. Leading with that rib cage all the way across the room. Nice big deep breath in and out. Reaching for the sky again. We're going to go down and do 6 full body squats. So coming down those side walls, booty goes back. Collapse it down all the way up. Squeeze those glutes. All the way up. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Just gonna let Miss Joe in here. All right, and down. Squeeze those glutes. Let's do one more. Down those side walls. Just exaggerate every movement. We're just stretching and coming down those side. All right, let's do 3 air squats backwards. 1, 2, and 3, and forwards. 1, 2, and 3. And let's do the other leg. Nice big deep breath in. Bring it right down to your belly. And we're going all the way up on our tippy toes. Stretching out those calves, waking them up. And down on 1, up on 2. Down, squeeze, 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 and let's come all the way down. And we're going to work on our balance as well here. All right, so let's bring our hands out to the side. Shoulders are relaxed. Shoulder blades are squeezed in. Tilt your pelvis that tiny bit. Bring that foot up. Roll that ankle around. Roll it around the other way. And now let's open up our fingers and toes and squeeze. Open. Woohoo. Tilt that pelvis. I'm losing my balance. I got it. I brought it back. No, I didn't. All right. And then let's just fold those toes over top and roll your foot around, pushing your forefoot forward. Squish, squish, squish. Awesome. And let's do the other side. Right? Tilt your pelvis. You're tilting your pelvis to try to lock your hips in so that they stay pretty level. Rolling your wrists around. Rolling the other way. Let's open. Close. Balance is off today. Open. Close. Open. Close. And then let's roll. Pushing your forefoot forward and roll across those toes. All right. Give a big old little shakeroo. And let's just pat it all up. Everything woken up. And all your organs. And your pecs coming up your arms. Up your neck. Across your face. And right behind your skull. And let's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Nice big deep breath in and out. All right, let's shift our eyes right to left. Keep wiggling. Right, left. Keep wiggling. Now shift those eyeballs up and down. Up, down, up, down. Awesome. All righty. Whew. Okay. We're going to start off with just our step 1, 2. We're going to get our heart rate up a little bit. So we're starting with your right, left, kick, right, left, extend. Swing those arms. And take those nice big deep breaths in through your nose and out. Oh, I did a couple kicks this week. Did a couple dances. And let's do the other side. Left, right, kick. Left, right, extend. Now we did some cheerleading. We did some dances. We did some singing. Lots of sea doing. We had fun. Kick. Last one. Kick and bring it back. All right. We're going to just do our side lunge. We're going to go the other direction now. We're going to go sideways. So we're going to do side lunge crunch. So side lunge, booty back. Crunch it, knee to elbow. 8, 7. Booty goes way back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just push that booty way back. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that's awesome. All right. We are going to stand at the end of your mat. I had to remember where I was here. Okay. I'm just going to move that mat. Let's take a nice big deep breath in. Bring your hands up. Bring it all the way up to the sky. Reach right and left. Let that air all the way out. And let's bring that air all the way back in. And let's come down those side walls as we come down to ragdoll. And let's just pulse those feet out as we're in ragdoll, letting those Legs get warmed up, stretch them out. And when you can, heels come down. Fold your arms. And breathe. All right, let those arms relax, hang them down. Soft bend in the knees. Then we're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Weight distributed evenly over both feet. Pulse it that tiny bit, finding the lowest vertebrae. I know I say it all the time, but I have to say it to me. So, all right, and then start rolling up. Open up every vertebrae along the way. And roll your shoulders back. And let's bring those hands all the way up to the sky. And I really want you to reach for those opposite walls as you're coming down. Soft bend in the knees. And we're going to have our right arm longer than our left. We're waking up the left side of the spine now. Pulse it. And roll up. And roll those shoulders back. Coming up to the sky again and down. Soft bend in the knees. And this time, we're having our left arm longer than the right. Pulse it. And then start rolling up. Roll the shoulders back. And back to the sky and back down. Awesome stuff. We're going to walk our hands out to downward dog. Again, pulsing your feet out. Push away from your hands. Heels come down. Chest is being pushed to your knees. Sway your hips side to side. Nice and slowly, just getting that nice stretch right underneath your arms, down your traps there. Sorry, not your lats. There we go. All right. Let's raise that right leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee. And look underneath your right arm. Reaching that knee way back. Still up, pushing away from your hands. Nice big deep breath in and out. And bring that leg all the way back out straight. And let's bring it all the way through to your right thumb. Low lunge. Let's bring our right hand all the way up to the sky. Bring it back down, and we're going to switch feet. Right foot back, left foot up. Low lunge. Just let your hips sink that tiny bit. And then left hand up. Down, switch feet. And right hand comes all the way up again. And then bring that hand back down. Both feet back to high plank. Belly to your back. Shoulders back into their sockets. And plank twist to the right. And plank twist to the left. To chaturanga. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's push our chest up. Relax those hips. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Nice big deep breath in and out. Come all the way back down to the mat. Push up to high plank. To downward dog. Push away from those hands. Sway those hips side to side. Your ears are at your bicep. Your belly is being pulled up to the sky. And let's raise that left leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee. Push away from your hands. And breathe. Straighten out that leg, and we're going to bring it all the way through to our left thumb. Low lunge. And right arm comes up to the sky. Look back at those fingers and then switch legs. Nice and slowly. Taking in the stretch, right? So let those hips sink down to the mat. Switch it back again. Left foot up. Bring it back. High plank to chaturanga. Dropping my knees. Elbows close to your side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's a tough one. All right. And then baby cobra. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And come all the way back down. Pushing up to high plank. To downward dog. Push away from those hands. And let's walk our hands all the way back to our feet. Bend our knees. Arms are spaghetti. And let's pulse it and roll all the way up, belly to your back. Coming up and rolling your shoulders back. 2 and 3. All right, we're going to get right into snowbirds from here. So let's get down on one knee. Extend your right leg out from your hip. Outer foot flat on the floor. Reach for those opposite walls. Reach, 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 reach. Belly to your back. Rib cage up off your hip bones and tap it down. And let's swipe across for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're touch down, touch the mat, and bring those arms up. Look up at those left fingers way up there and reach down your other leg. 1, 2, try to focus on keeping that belly pulled to your back. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's touch down onto the mat and then bring both hands overhead, reaching for that wall or whatever your hands are pointing towards, keeping that right outer foot flat on the floor. 4, 5, and 6. And let's bring that left hand down. Bring your right hand on top of your hip. Lift that leg up. Let it be heavy. And up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend both arm and leg. So right arm, left leg, lengthen, lengthen, belly to your back. And let's crunch it for 8, 7. Really bring that belly into your back. 6, 5, lengthen. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And come all the way back up. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Bring your belly to your back, reaching your head up to the sky, and bring top down, up a centimeter, still lengthening your body through 3, 4, 5, 6, and touchdowns, wing touchdown, all the way up to the sky. Look up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring that wing down, and then both hands overhead, belly to your back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right arm down, left leg up, toe pointing down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lengthen those arms. Really focus on lengthening those from wall to wall, belly in, and crunch. 1, 2. Squeeze that fist as you bring it in. 4, belly to your back. 5, lengthen, crunch it. 7, and 8, crunch it and extend. Awesome. Let's come right into tabletop from there. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, 3 clicks of the heel, and make a wish for today. All right. We're going into bird dog. All right, so extend your right arm and left leg, toe pointing down. 5 breaths. I want you to lengthen those limbs that are up, looking straight down at the mat, and breathe. All right, we're going to slide those arm and leg out to the side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that arm down, and we're going to do rainbow taps. So bring that leg, left leg out to the side, take a look at it, and then bring it all the way across to the other side and look at it. It's 1, 2, 3, up and over your mat. 4, 5, 6, and bring that leg back. Same thing on the other side. So let's extend our left arm, right leg up, and we're holding. And we're going to slide that arm and leg out to the side. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then bring that hand down and tap right side to left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and bring that leg down, and let's go right into child's pose. Sit down on those legs and extend those arms out front, bringing your forehead down to the mat, and breathe. Let's walk those hands over to the right and take your left cheek off of the left heel. And then bring those hands all the way over to the left. Same thing. Nice big deep breath in and out. And come back to center. Let's bring those forearms down the mat towards your knees. Open up your knees and keep your feet together. And we're going to do our thread through. So let's bring that right arm all the way up to the sky. Take a look at it up there, and then thread the needle. Bringing your cheek down to the mat and breathe. And then bring that arm all the way back up again, opening up your chest, and thread the needle. And bring that hand back to the mat. And we're going to bring our forehead down to the mat. And let's bring our hands back behind our back and entwine those fingers. And we're going to bring those hands up to the sky. Nice and slowly. As you hit one spot that you're having tough with, just take a nice big deep breath in and out. Just move these arms slowly up. And bring them all the way back down. And let's bring our forehands back down to the mat. And we're going up onto our knees. We're going to do our fascial rib stretch. We're going to open up our upper rib cage. So let's point our right hand at 2 o'clock, left hand on top. Bring your sternum over top of those hands. Push in, resist, bringing back to that left knee. And with a nice big deep breath out, slowly sit down. And repeat, keeping that resistance the whole movement while you're sitting down. Keep that resistance. And let's do 10 o'clock. Both hands pointing at 10 o'clock now, sternum over top. And you're resisting bringing those hands over to the right knee this time. And back up. Resist. Breathe out and sit down. And come all the way back up. All right. From here, we're going to take our right hand. I still have my knees open, my feet together. We're going to take that right hand and bring it all the way around the back and grab the opposite hip. and just look up. Whatever, if you can't grab your hip, just grab your shirt. And bring that down, and let's do the same thing. Left hand comes all the way up and around, and look up. And come all the way back down. All right, let's sit down on our mats with extend our legs out in front. Oh, sitting up nice and tall. Rib cage in. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Awesome stuff. Let's start wiggling our feet as we opening them up nice and wide. They're up there on those sit bones. All right, as you're as wide as you can, sitting nice and tall, your head's being pulled up to the sky. Let's lengthen those arms. And we're going to swipe that right hand back, and your left hand comes towards your foot, and then reach, bring your chest down as far as you can onto that leg, then come back up and then twist. Nice big easy breath out as you're coming down. Go at your own pace, come up, swipe across and down. And then when you're done, just up into center, and let's just walk our hands out in front. Walk them as far as you can. And then just relax those hands down in front. Nice big deep breath in and out. And if you want to, you can grab your feet on either side. Bringing your chest down, keeping your neck in line with your spine. And push all the way back up. And let's bring your right knee, your right leg in so your foot is against your left inner leg. And we're going to do 3 crazies. So, all right, so your right leg is bent, and let's go. I'll bring that hand all the way up and behind. I want you to look at those fingers way back there and then come back down. 1, 2, and 3. And then just switch legs. Really lengthen your limbs, reaching for those opposite walls. 1, 2, and 3. And then come all the way back lengthwise on your mat, and have your feet on the mat and your knees bent, shoulders are back, sitting nice and tall. Let's bring our hands out. Shoulders are in their sockets, hands are out. Tilt your pelvis and roll down as far as you can, 45 degrees. Okay, your neck is in line with your spine, so you're probably looking up at the upper crotch there. And let's bring that arm back for 1, 2, and 3. And let's do the other side. 1, follow your hand with your eyes. 2, and 3. Hands come up, and we're going to bring them up so our biceps are at our ears. We're looking straight ahead and back down. 1, belly to your back. 2, and 3, And then let's just reach for the wall in front of us. And we're going to roll all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slowly. Rolling down. And we're going to roll all the way back up. Bring those hands up. Look at the upper crotch. If you need to, grab behind your knees. Reach for the wall in front of you. And we're going to roll all the way back down. Nice and slowly. And let's roll all the way back up again. Hands come first. And then reach for the wall in front of you. Reaching. Really extend those hands towards that wall. And back down. Last roll down, and we're going to stay down. All the way down. And let's lengthen our arms and our legs, reaching them for opposite walls. Belly to the mat. We've got that blueberry spine. Let's reach right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And then let's bring our hands out to T. Bring your knees up over top of your hips. Take a look. Are they over top of your hips? You've got blueberry spine here. And let's bring those legs over to the right and look over to the left. 3 nice big deep breaths in and out. Place that right hand over top of your knees there for that added little stretch. Right, bring that hand back out to T, and let's come all the way back up to center. Knees over top of hips, and let's go over to the left. And look over to the right. Try to keep those shoulders flat on the mat. Make sure your breath is coming all the way down to your belly. Awesome. And let's come back to center. Put those knees back, feet back down on the mat. Cross your right leg over your left knee. Open up that knee. And let's bring that knee to your belly button. And we're going to do a fascial hip stretch. So I want you to push your knee into your palm, keeping that resistance, and open up that leg. And come all the way back. And repeat. Knee to palm. And keeping that resistance, opening up that knee. And bring it back. See how it feels. And then reach behind your left knee. And let's bring that left knee into your left shoulder. And open it up with your right. Pull, push. And release. And let's do that again. Bring the knee to your shoulder. Right knee open. And release. Bring that foot back down. Give it a little shakaroo. And we're going to bring our left foot over top of our left knee. Oh, open up that leg. This one's tight. All right, bring the knee to your belly button. Push the knee into your palm, keeping that knee to palm movement, and open up that leg. Oh, this should be interesting. I hope this stretch works because that's pretty tight. And then repeat, knee to palm. And open up that leg. And then let's open up that knee. Yeah, a little better. Much better, actually, but still. All right, and then we're going to pull that knee towards our right shoulder. Grab behind your knee and pull that right knee in and push that left elbow out. Pull, push, I like to roll my ankle around just because you can't do that enough, right? And relax. And repeat. Pull, push. And relax. And bring that leg down and give it a little shakeroo. Awesome. All right. We're going to bring our right leg up to the sky. Our left leg is flat on the mat. We're going to do a hammy stretch. So let's grab our right leg, keeping our legs straight. And let's pull that right leg towards your right shoulder. Keeping both legs straight. And when you've pulled it until you're feeling it, back it off a centimeter, and then let's point and flex. Point and flex. And then keep it flexed and pull that leg a little bit closer, but keeping that bottom leg flat on the mat. And then bend it and bring it back down to the ground, and let's do the other leg. Left leg up. Grab wherever you can on that leg, keeping your legs straight, and pull that leg directly from the hip towards your left shoulder. And then point and flex. Point and flex, keeping it flexed, pull it a little further. And breathe. And release. Awesome. Bring both feet back down to the mat. Let's measure up our fingertips to our heels. We're just going to do some glutes bridges from here. All right. So we're just going to roll up nice and slowly. Let's roll all the way up to our shoulders from here. So we're going to bring our hips up. Go as high as you can. Bring those hips up, and let's roll our shoulders underneath. And clasp our hands underneath our body, pushing those hips up to the sky. And roll underneath those shoulders a little more. And breathe. And release. Let's come all the way back down to the mat. We're going to do 6 bridge glutes up and down. All right. So let's go all the way up, squeezing those glutes, and then down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hold it up there. Let's open up those knees and squeeze in, using our hips to squeeze those legs in. 1, 2, keep those hips up. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now we're going to put it together. Down, up, open, squeeze. Down, up, open, close. 2, 3, 4, squeeze those glutes. 5, last one, and 6. And let's roll all the way down. Let's extend our arms overhead and lengthen those legs. And we can reach, 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 reach. All right, we're going to focus on your abs here, contracting your core. So you have that blueberry spine, belly to the mat. if you can, roll those hips towards your belly button and both hands together. We're going to scissor up. Bring your hands up to your feet above your hip. 1 and down. 2. Once you really lengthen. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Focus on that belly. Bring your right hand to T. We're doing left hand, right leg, and reach to the outside of that foot. 1. Belly to the mat. Roll those hips in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Both hands together. Let's focus on our belly again. Belly to the mat, blueberry spine. Roll those hips and both hands up to your left leg. 1. Lengthen those lips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll those hips towards your belly button. 6, 7, and 8. Left hand to T, left hand, right hand, left leg. 1, 2, roll those hips in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now bring both legs up. Leave your arms at T, or you can bring your hands at your side. All right, your legs are above your hips here. Let's open those legs up nice and wide. Still roll those hips towards your belly button. And you have your blueberry spine. Let's crisscross and open. Crisscross and open. Now, you're crisscrossing your legs above your hips and then opening your legs. Now, when we open our legs, I want you to crunch through with your hands. All right, so you're crunching through, crisscross, crunch, crisscross, crunch in, reaching for that wall in front of you, crunch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring your knees to your chest for a nice hug. And then we're going to lengthen our right leg and keep our left knee hugged. Lengthen. Reaching that right leg to that opposite wall and switch. Lengthen, keeping your belly pulled in to the mat and switch and breathe and switch. Push that heel to that opposite wall and pull that knee towards your shoulder and switch. And the belly to the mat and your hips rolled in to the belly. Good thing you have me telling you what to do. Switch. And switch. And bring those legs all the way down. Let's extend our arms overhead. And we're going to roll over onto our bellies. And we're going to do some Supermans from here. So I want you looking straight down at the mat. Lengthen your arms and legs. And we're going to bring both arms and legs up off the mat for 3, 2, 1, and down. And up. 1, 2, 3, and down. And up. 1, 2, 3. Let's leave them up. And let's bring our elbows all the way back to our side and dive in. 1, 2. Nice big deep breath out as you're diving into that water. 3. Your feet are still up. 4, 5, and 6. And bring everything down to the mat. Awesome stuff. All right. We're going to bring our hands back behind our bodies and entwine our hands on top of our backs there, your backside. I want you to roll those shoulders back. Bring your chest and your legs up off the mat. Your hands are above your back there. Your feet are up. And you're looking at the end of your mat because I don't want you to extend your neck. Remember, your neck is in line with your spine, right? And then just bring everything up. And bring your belly to your back. And then release. And relax. Let's bring our hands to our shoulders. And let's push up and into child's pose from here. Just sway side to side. And from here, we're going to go into plank to pigeon. All right. So I'm just going to push my hands up. I'm going to go up into plank and bring my right knee into my chest and across the mat. And slowly, I'm going to go down onto my forearms. And then I'm going to go down even further into pigeon for 3 nice big deep breaths in and out. Feel the stretch as you breathe out. You're sinking down a little bit further into your stretch. And then we can switch legs. So I'm going back up to plank, bring my left leg in and across the mat. And again, you can stay in high pigeon. If you have a yoga block or a pillow that you want to go down onto, or your forearms down to the mat, and you can bring your forehead down to the mat. All right. And then let's just roll all the way up. And let's come cross-legged onto the mat here. And roll, you're sitting up nice and tall. Open up those knees. Just putting a little pressure on those knees. And let's just switch feet. And sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring our left hand and bring it over top of our right knee and look behind. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. And come all the way across to the other side. And straighten out those legs in front of you when you're done. Roll your shoulders back. Let's reach up nice and high to the sky. We're going to do a nice forward fold. Okay, so belly comes into your back. Let's walk those hands down the ceiling and then down, reaching for those walls in front of you. Come all the way down, still reaching. Come down as far as you can go. Hold it there. And then just collapse down onto those legs. And I want you to massage those bottom of those feet. And breathe. Pull those toes. Forget those heels. And let's just roll all the way back up. Roll your shoulders back. We're going to bring our hands back behind us and we're going to do some knee taps. All right, so you're going to tap your right knee down and push your hip flexor up towards that upper crotch. And then switch. And let's come back up, sitting up nice and tall again. You can either sit with your feet together or cross-legged, doesn't matter, but sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back into their sockets. And let's take our chin and take it over to the right, over top of your right shoulder. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. Come all the way across to the left shoulder. Chin over top of the shoulder. And back to center. And now we're going to take our right ear and bring it towards our shoulder. Not a big movement. While you're over here, okay, you're going to shift your eyeballs up to the sky. I want you to be able to feel the different, where the stretch is. And then shift your eyes down to the ground. And you should be feeling the difference in that stretch across your neck. Come back to center. And left ear to left shoulder, sitting tall. And then eyeballs up. And eyeballs down. It's kind of cool how you can feel the stretch in your neck wherever your eyeballs move. All right, and come back. Let's bring our chest to our chin to our chest. And look up to the sky. Awesome. All right, from here, we're going to go back into tabletop. We're just going to finish this off with cat and cow. All right, so pull your hands. Your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. I want you to push into the mat and resist bringing those hands towards your knees. And we're going up to cow. Let's do kissing cow. And release. And push your hands into the mat and away from your knees. And bring your chin to your chest. Your back to the sky. Have a little wiggle back there. And release. And into the mat and towards. Resist bringing those hands. Go up to cow. and release. And last one, push into the mat and toward and away. Keeping that resistance into the mat and away. Chin to chest. Come on, let's bring that belly up to the sky. And release. And let's just go on to our tippy toes from here. And we're going up into ragdoll. Hold those hands. Relax those, your whole body just hanging here. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's hug our knees now. Bring your chest closer to our knees. Thank you, legs. And I had sea legs all week, so thank you, sea legs, for bringing me home safely. And for everything else you did for me this weekend. My cheerleading what is it? I can't even think of it. My cheerleading. Patricia. And let's just bring our hands down. Soft bend in the knees. Wiggle those arms. And we're slowly going to go up that spine, nice and slowly. All the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And roll your shoulders back. 1, 2, and 3. And give a big old shake-a-roo. Shake it up. That's it for Friday. High fives. Good job, everybody. All right.